Hey guys, it's McOuchies back again with another gaming video. Today we'll be going back to the heyday of the Atari 2600 with Activision's Pitfall. Designed by David Crane, this game was quite literally a trailblazer in the world of video games, serving as the blueprint of what platformers could be in the future. So you take to the jungle as Pitfall Harry, searching 255 screens in the course of 20 minutes, and searching for 32 treasures, all while trying to avoid the obstacles and one-hit hazard of death. There are the rolling logs and pits serving as the obstacles, and the death hazards including the tar pits, swamps of crocodiles, which you can only stand on their heads, don't want to stand on their mouths for too long, the scorpions, which are only underground, we'll get to those in a bit, as well as the cobras and the fires. Alright, now for this part, hey, don't be fooled by the empty path. There'll be a tar pit or a swamp waiting. Quicksand. Yeah, I gotta time your jumps carefully over the rolling logs. With the pits opening and closing. That can definitely break you if you let it. As you can see here, even for one of, if not the first ever platformers, to this day it'll still be a worthy challenge both for newcomers and veterans alike to the genre. With its unique set pieces and gimmicks, I guess. Now, during the time where Activision was pumping out a lot of the games that were pushing the limits of the Atari 2600, a lot of them were good, but few games on the entire console could match the quality and the legacy of Pitfall. How much went into this game. So much so that, unlike a lot of the games back in the day, it actually didn't have any other game modes or difficulty settings. Alright, there should be another bar of gold coming up here. Probably could have taken the underground shortcut. Which is kind of risk versus reward with those scorpions. Gotta jump when you get really close. Can be tricky to jump over. But yeah, it's always cool to come back to Pitfall. I mean, on a personal note, about 12 years ago, I made a very old and very rough review of this. In fact, it wasn't even really a review, it was more like a synopsis and a commentary of the game's history. Plus, I had not only no capture card or no way of digital recording, but also had a lot more monotone in my voice back then. Anyway, doing good so far. Oh, I was afraid of that. There we go. Yeah, as a kid, I always thought the rolling logs were like tiki heads or something. Back when I used to play this on Activision Anthology for the PS2. Between that and the Title Legends collections, that's kind of how I became a retro kid. Yeah, you only get a 3 pixel margin of safety on the Crocs heads. Nah, I think there's some more treasures coming up. Which, that's another thing. The treasures in this game, they also vary in point values. From lowest to highest, you have the bags of money, the bars of silver, the bars of gold, and the diamond rings. There's one. There's gonna be a few of them close by to each other in proximity. Nah, I better just wait for the tar pit. Yeah, as a kid, I also thought it was like a pit that you fall into it and the scorpion gets you below. Kind of like a 3D perspective. Now, if this game, if it wasn't good enough, a couple years later, it also had a sequel, Pitfall 2: Lost Caverns. Kind of expanded upon it with the aforementioned caverns. The main objective, its checkpoint system, and yeah, the new level structure. That game also had music, and sound chip that they added helped do that. Telling you, Activision back then, they actually cared about quality more than quantity, or revenue in this case. It's a whole different company. Same with the EA. Similar beginnings, similar peak. Alright. And one of these times I want to take the underground pass. Yeah, scorpions, they can be tricky to jump over. You gotta get pretty close as they move with you. They move toward you, rather. Come on, Harry. Oh, I want to wait for the swamp. There we go. Cleared it. Alright, silver. And another cool thing is, I don't usually do this, but you can either go left to right, like in most platformers, or you could also go right to left. Kind of a cool little game mechanic. So yeah, it just goes to show you, this game, it may be rudimentary, as a lot of maiden voyages are, but still unique to come back to compared to like Mario or Sonic. Alright, another treasure. Another gold. Strange how the gold bars in Pitfall 2 they're the main collectible. Well, I mean not the main collectible, but the most common one. Because in that game, it's kind of the good version of Sewer Pitfall, because like that game, you also, the main objectives are get the diamond ring, as well as your niece Rhonda and her friend Quick Claw the Lion. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Hello, Mr. Scorpion. Gotta be careful jumping them. Oh, and a brick wall. Whoops. Like I said, you gotta get pretty close. And the brick walls, like you saw there, they can cut you off. Definitely adds to the replay value as far as figuring out which passages to take and which ones to skip. Alright. And another one. Alright, just out of curiosity, did I miss anything? Nothing there. So I'm just gonna keep going. Sometimes you don't know whether or not you missed a treasure. As the underground passages, they skip 3 screens. Pretty, another layer of what made this game groundbreaking for the time. As this was the combat system and the air-sea battle system. I don't know if I can survive for the next 7.5 minutes, but I'm gonna try. Give it the old college try. Pitfall, Harry. Definitely faster getting across the swamp when you have the vine. Tarzan yell. Whoop. Come on, stupid logs. Oh, stupid pit. Don't make me lose my focus. Sometimes you can judge the diameter of the pit with the trees. Alright, another swamp. Alright, keep the margin in mind. And do not try to jump when you're about to go over the right side of his head. Otherwise you'll fall in and die. Yeah, don't try to make that jump when you're on the right ledge of the crockhead. Alright, will I make it? Oh. Never mind that. There's a bar of silver waiting for me. And I get the feeling the last thing I want to do is head right to left after getting that far. Okay. Sometimes there are several in a row, though. 3, 4. Oh, I actually made it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy crap, I'm missing a lot of treasure. 9. I've never seen 10 in a row. You know what? I'm going back. I'm going to try to anyway. Yeah, this is crazy with how many scorpions. Not to mention I've survived jumping over this many. Not exactly easy to jump over. Whoops. Like, yep. Anyway, that was Pitfall by Activision, 1982. Yeah, still quite a worthy challenge, even after over 40 years. Quite the legacy for the Atari 2600, and back when Activision, working what they had, still poured quality, pushing back the limits of the console. Anyway, this has been McOuchies, another gaming video. Until next time, keep on jungle hopping.